Hi there, it's Gabrielle Nicolay from SpeechKids, and I'm coming to you from my neighborhood park for a change. And today I read a really important and interesting article in the New York Times about play. It's not the first time this topic is coming up, but I wanted to talk to you about how play interacts with speech and language development. And this is a huge topic, and I may very well split this into several videos because it's so important. And so the article that I read was the one in the New York Times, again, that is basically like the American Academy of Pediatrics is saying to parents, they're writing prescriptions for play. And why are they doing that? Well, I'm sure you've heard this, and if you haven't, you should. Play is the work of childhood, right? Kids are learning how to be on this planet. They just got here, they're new, they don't know anything. And how do they learn? They learn through play. Now, okay, so what is play? Well, if you're a baby, play means banging on something until you figure out that it's what kind of sound it makes. Is it hard or soft? Does it taste good? You're putting it in your mouth, right? Does it make a noise? How does it feel when you rub it on your skin? And anybody who's ever tried to feed an infant purees for the first time will tell you that it ends up everywhere. And in fact, you know, parents like to say don't play with your food, but I tell parents, play with your food. We'll talk about that another time. But as kids get older, those play skills, what looks like sort of easy peasy, regular childhood interactions with kids or adults, it's hard work. It's hard work to get the toy that you want from the other kid who has it. It's hard work to push the big dump truck across the park. That is stuff that our kids don't know how to do right off the bat. They have to learn how to do it. And why is that important? And I'm going to give you such a silly example right now, but pushing that dump truck across the playground might prepare you for pushing the grocery cart around the store. Now, that is such a silly example, and yet, how would you know otherwise if you didn't do it? There's so much that we take for granted about what our kids are doing on any given day and any given minute. You know, they're looking at the leaves. I'm actually seeing some leaves falling from the trees behind me, behind you. And I'm wondering, you know, wow, why did that one fall so quickly? Why did the other one fall so fast? If I don't know anything else about that, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play with the leaves. I'm gonna throw them up in the air. Fall is coming up. A dry leaf makes a different sound from a green leaf. Those are transitions and changes that are going to be happening that your child is going to want to play with. And really what they're doing when they play, they're learning, they're experimenting, and they're growing. And it is the most important thing you can do is to provide these opportunities for your child to play. I think what we'll do in the next couple of videos is I'll give you some more examples about how you can integrate the learning and the playing so that you don't feel quite so much like you're just hanging out, and yet in the hanging out you can know, I want you to feel really confident that you are teaching your child and allowing them to have the benefit of play in their lives. So we'll do that next time. Until then, leave me a comment and take good care. Bye-bye.